happen in
Hi,
the
and
year
welcome to the
2020
Economic
with these
Preparation and
markets.
Recession channel.
Well,
I'm your host, Tony. Thank
first
you
of
for joining
all,
me once again.
we all can expect
Today,
that
I want
because
to talk about something very briefly.
if
and
everything
that
was
is
okay,
the housing market.
we wouldn't be cutting
the
the
housing
interest
market
rates down to
in
where they're at now,
2020
somewhere
is
between
going to
1.5
experience
and
a rapid
1.75% as the Fed
decline,
funds
not
rate
only in prices and
been
value,
lowered. Okay,
but a shortage
and keep in
is going to
mind
be faced for
that
those
the
who are
bank
looking for quality
repo
housing to either
by the
invest
Fed,
in,
the balance
rehab,
sheet is
or
already
just
at
to live in
$2.5
as a
trillion.
result of having a bigger family.
The bank repo operations are
needs or
continuing
concerns.
at least until November 22nd,
And
according to the
what's
Federal
going to make
Reserve.
this housing
That's where they
bubble
been
pop
injecting up to
differently is
$80
going to be
billion
number one in
cash
2008,
liquidity in
2009
these
is that
banks. These are interbank
this is
loans,
gonna
loans
affect
between banks.
more of
So,
the 100 largest metropolitan
we have to wonder,
markets, including Chicago, Dallas, Las Vegas,
if
Miami,
there isn't going to
St.
be
Louis,
another
Detroit,
cut before the
San
year is
Francisco,
out,
and
if
even
we can
Florida
even make it through the
and
holiday
Arizona are
season.
going to be affected by this.
And
So
so
it won't
this is
just
what
be
we're looking
regional.
at. BBC.com
It's gonna
is
affect some of the
reporting
big
that
markets too.
the
New York
global
City,
economic slowdown in the third
some of the
quarter
bigger markets
has
that typically
slowed to
do not see demand cooling down.
1.9%. That's the GDP growth.
So
okay,
everyone is going to be affected
now that's
by
still
this
ahead
housing
of the
market, especially in the big
1.6%
cities,
that was predicted.
because next year
And they also
it's
said that
going to
consumer
come to a
spending held
climatic
up better
point
than
where the
expected,
housing
quote
market is going
unquote.
to be dismal.
Now, of course, we
The
know that
prices,
that's
home sales are
offset
gonna
by
drop,
bad in
and the
business
housing shortage
investment,
could be the
meaning that
worst in
businesses are
US
not
history.
spending capital,
And
reinvesting
that's the
capital back into their
2024 guess
businesses,
from
or paying their employees
Realtor.com,
higher wages.
and they hold one
And
of
that's
the largest
also
databases of housing
offset by
statistics available.
negative manufacturing
So, and we can already
PMI
see that
numbers
this year. As a matter of
from
fact, the
not
average
just the United
listing
States,
time
but
the
from
houses
Europe,
staying on
China,
the market is
Russia,
over 140
etc.
days.
Okay,
That houses are staying on
So,
the market without being purchased.
and we also keep in mind
Sales of
that this
existing
trade
homes will
war,
fall
this
from
conflict with China
1.8%
also
from
hasn't played out to a
2019
steady
to just
deal
0.08%
of any sort whatsoever.
And so
that all spells
if
out
you
that
do
this
have the resources,
economy
I guess it would be a good time to
will
buy,
be heading
but I will
towards a
not buy at the
recession.
bottom of the market, even though it's
But
going to
probably
be falling.
later than
It
most
probably
estimates
likely
think.
would be 2021,
Most estimates right now we have it at
before you
fourth
start
quarter
seeing
2020 or
basement deals.
beginning of
But by that
2021,
time,
pretty much.
as you know,
likely,
a lot of these
that
big
a
hedge
recession
fund organizations
will
and
hit.
big
A global
investor
recession will hit, but
groups
more
come in
so
and they buy
the
up
recession
blocks
in
at
the
a
United
time of
States is
houses
going to
and
hit
subdivisions and apartment
before
complexes.
then. And that's not counting the
sale,
Brexit
because they
deal
know
that
the
has
sales
not
are coming. And that's
really
why
been
a lot
going
of them
through
are holding
as well.
these and waiting for
Third
the time
quarter
to come.
economic,
Well, it seems like it's coming.
growth slows down
So
to 1.9%.
2020 is going to be the most challenging year for
And here's the
buyers,
thing,
not because
folks,
of what they can afford, but rather
we
what they
don't
can't
have a
find.
manufacturing
Okay, there's
sector,
gonna be
okay,
a
and
shortage of
whatsoever, or a
single-family
farming
homes
sector. Farming is critical for
available
survival.
for purchase. There's
One of
gonna
the
be
most
a
important
shortage
things too that's
of,
critical for survival in this climate change thing that I want to touch on really
multifamily
briefly
units available for
for
resale,
2020
for
and
rentals.
beyond, for economic survival and
all of
beyond,
this
for your
is
personal
gonna
survival.
come
I
to a
suggest that
climax
you
in
consider.
2020. And I would say
I know
by summer
security is
2020,
number one
by May
priority.
2020,
Food and
things are
water
gonna
is
be
number one
really
priority, but I
downhill
would
for these
place
housing markets. Okay.
security first,
Because
and
not
of
only
course,
have
you know,
we have the
praying,
baby boomer,
in
both
your
baby
faith,
boomer
but I would place
generation, okay?
water ahead of food
They don't
because
have
a
little,
clean
they're gonna
water
have little
source during
reason to
times
sell
where
their
you know
home
a city.
because the
Think about it
weaker
now.
home
Most of these
prices are
cities
not
have
gonna,
waterworks.
be
Mean
in the
pipes underneath the
incentive, or they
ground
can't make a
that are
profit and sell
60,
and go to
70,
something
80
smaller
years
or
old. Okay, they
move
have
and,
not been replaced.
moving with
As the
somebody
economy
else,
gets real bad and
or
we
just
go
travel
into
the
this
country, so
recession,
they're not going to be
like
willing
I
to
said,
sell
in
to a
early
millennial
2021,
who
once
is
after
just
the
starting
elections
out
and
with a
everything,
family and trying to purchase a
we
home.
could be experiencing water
At the same
shortages
time,
here in
millennials are
America.
strapped with
Okay,
debt,
because
and at the
water,
same time,
they can have a lot of water main breaks. The
lenders have been
system,
trying
the
to work
infrastructure is
around
going to
it by
go down.
lowering
Bridges
their
that
debt to
includes
income
bridges.
ratio so that these homes can be purchased.
Anything, any
but it's just
infrastructure
not
is going to
be
go
enough
downhill
because-
fast because it's not going to be
Excuse me, a lot
serviced.
of
There's no
builders,
workers to service
such as
it.
Lennar Homes
And you know,
and
most of these
Pulte
companies are
Homes
either
and
outsource
Toll
their
Brothers,
work
they're
or they're
not
trying to
building
get
starter
robotic
homes anymore
work
that
and rely too
millennials
much
can
on
move in.
computers to
They're
do
building
most of the
more
utility
mid to
work.
upper priced
And now
homes now.
instead of coming
They
out
have
to
been
you,
for the
they
last
just
couple
switch
years,
you off
and that's why this is gonna
utilities
reach
from the
prices
central
because
office.
no longer
They don't
an
come out
entry level
and a lot of
market
the
for
meters are
millennials and
wireless,
those coming
etc.
beyond
Okay,
them
and that's coming along with the
to
5G
afford
thing.
these houses.
So you
want to
have a source of clean
even
water.
with the price
Okay,
drop that's
if you are
going
going to get some
2020.
property, if you are going to get, this is not the time to be
And
buying
so
a new house.
there's
going to
be a shortage
RV.
of that.
And if you're driving along
And at the
any
same
interstate,
time,
you'll
we
see
have
these
rental
RV
rates
parking
that have
lots
been
are
going
full
up
in
across the
California,
country,
Florida,
2% at a
Texas,
rate of 2%
in the Northeast, in the Midwest,
every
Elkhart, Indiana.
6
So
months.
you know,
Okay.
the GDP
And
is
this
slowing,
is nationwide.
okay?
You can look at
And
rents
the global
in New York, rents in San
recession is
Diego,
slowing
rents
too
in
as
LA,
well.
rents in Texas, Rents
Don't
have
be
been
surprised
going
if
up
we see
by 2%.
the stock market.
So we have a
reach
big
an
crunch here.
all-time
We have a
high
housing shortage
next month,
because rents are
November,
going up.
coming
And
up
you
the
can
end of
see
next
now,
month.
you
You
go to
probably
any
will top
apartment
out at
complex, you can see
27,000,
2
28,000.
and 3 people, roommates,
an all-time high because
families
the Fed has
living
juiced these
together.
markets
People are
up
even
with a
subletting
little
their
rate
apartments,
stimulus.
not letting
Okay,
them
but
leasing
once that
offers. No, of
cools
course.
down, that's it.
To
The
others,
patience
sort
is
of
no
like an
longer going
Airbnb
to be
deal,
able to be
unofficial
revived.
Airbnb deal.
They're going to
That's
continue
how
to try
tight
to
things have
inject as much
gotten,
money as
okay?
they can in this economy.
So I don't
but
see how
it's
they're
just
saying
not
things are
going to
doing
be
good. This
enough,
economy is
okay?
doing good when
Business
people have 2
investment,
and 3 and
equipment
4
spending is
roommates.
expected to be down
When
4%.
the average
guys,
rent
okay,
of an apartment in San Francisco
and that's in the
is
U.S.,
$3,000
which
a month.
includes oil rigs, is expected to
I don't see
decline
how
by
the economy can
12.5%
sustain
after
itself
dropping 11% in the second
when
quarter. Okay.
There
So the only
is
thing that we're
single
basically
family
manufacturing
construction
in
of
the United
homes
States is 2 things:
has
more
gone
debt
down.
and fast food. That's it. You
Okay.
look around, you see every. I don't know if you
The
noticed
housing
that.
buildings,
Used to
the
be they
nation's
were
home
building
builders
a lot
have
of
not
dollar
recovered
stores
from
and a lot of payday
2008.
home
at the-
stores.
at
Those
the
kind of
happened
buildings,
was
maybe like
the
a
home builders in
Scott or a
2008,
payday
like
home,
Lennar
prime loan
Homes,
type of place.
Pulte Homes,
Now they're building this
Toll Brothers,
new fast food places
KB
in most of these
Homes.
towns and
They
cities in America.
overextended
And
themselves
also,
in credit
you would see
by
occasionally
buying
you would
up
see
a
like
whole
some
bunch of
new
land
apartments
and
or
permits
townhomes,
and all
kind
of
of
that
condo-like
and
style
supply,
things. That's what you see growing up.
and they were not
going in
able
most
to
of these cities.
fulfill the
And
demand.
so that tells you that
Okay?
business
And they had to,
investment is
you know,
down,
go
capital
belly
spending
up on
is
a lot of
down
new projects
because
and
they
new
can't
properties
afford.
that they had
Consumer
planned
is
out
tapped
in the master
out.
plan for the
And
next 5 or
if
10
you remember
years.
the last meeting that the
Well,
Fed
the same
had,
thing is going to
they
happen
were telling
this
you
time
about how
around,
the
but
U.S.
this time around it's going to
consumer
affect
is so
the home
strong.
buyers more.
Okay.
And
How
those looking
can
to
the
sell
U.S.
because the
consumer be
housing
so
prices are going
strong
to crash.
when student
At the
loan
same
and credit
time,
card debt is
inventory
at an all-time
is going to be
high,
there,
surpassing $10
but there's
trillion.
going to be no demand.
When the national
And
debt
that
is
is what
surpassing
we're going to
$23
face.
trillion
So the people that are
after
in their
next month,
homes,
as
they're
we
trying
go
to
into
keep their
next month
homes.
in
They're going to
December,
stay in their
okay?
homes because they don't. They'd rather
How can
try
the
to,
U.S.
you know,
consumer be
go through that
strong
process
when there's
of foreclosure
inflation in food
and eviction
costs and
because we
energy
know
costs?
that takes
Go to your local
longer
grocery
because you have
store.
to go through probate court and all
Look
that
at the
kind of
price of
stuff.
bread. Look
Whereas
at the
an
price of
apartment,
eggs.
30
It's
days you
going
got to
up
pay, and if you don't
every
pay, then
single
they
month,
kick you out in the
okay?
next 2 weeks.
The
And all your
cost
stuff
of
is on the
housing.
line. And so
Most Americans
forcing you to
cannot
rent
afford
at the same time
a $400,
entry-level
$500
homes is well
emergency,
below
according to
historical
CNBC.
levels,
70% of Americans cannot afford
So
a $500
investors
emergency.
bought up these millions of distressed
either a car
properties
breakdown
that
or a
were
medical
foreclosed on in 2008 and
So
2009
if
and
the
turned
US
them into
consumer
rental housing
is not that
properties.
strong, and
So
2/3
that's
of
what
the
happened.
U.S.
So now there's
economy is
less
based
on the
on
market, less
consumerism
single-family
and
homes
debt.
on the market.
What does that tell you?
And
That's
that
going to happen.
means
As a matter
that
of fact, an article just came out
the
this
ones
Tuesday.
that are on the market are well beyond the reach of
U.S.
the average
consumer confidence
entry-level
dips
millennial
in
or
October
entry-level
and
family
misses
that's coming in trying to
expectations.
buy a
Okay,
house.
the Confidence
You know,
Board's
unless they're
Consumer
buying
Confidence
it together
Index
with
slipped to
two families or two,
125.9 this month
multifamily
from
type of
September's
situation.
rating of 126.3.
Where they have multiple incomes coming in to support buying
They
a
had
4 or 5
expected a
bedroom or 6 bedroom
128
house or
reading,
whatever
and
the
that
case
did
may
not
be.
happen. Well,
So 2020 housing
look
is
around
going to
you,
be
okay?
a huge thing.
Consumer confidence is down because
the
consumers are
affordability
getting
of housing is
tapped
going
out.
to be
There's
huge
no
because
money,
home
extra
prices
money
are
to
going to
spend
go
after
down,
bills are paid.
rents are going to go up.
They're even
and
cutting back on
cash
vacations.
liquidity
40% of
is gonna
Americans
be
said they're not
tightened.
going to be taking
Credit
holiday
tightening
vacations this
and everything
year.
tightening
Are
as
they
this
staying
economy
close
is
to
going to be in
home
full-blown
and just having
recession
something,
by the middle
small
of
family
2020.
gatherings with their kids and
So,
taking their kids out
I
and stuff
guess
like that.
my
But they're
best
not doing
advice
anything
for us during this
exorbitant.
time is to
And this is
continue to
across
hold
the
on to
board,
what we got, to
bipartisan.
what we have.
This is Americans in general.
Tangible assets.
So with consumer confidence
have a
waning this
home,
holiday season,
try to maintain it,
don't
keep up
expect
its value.
retail numbers to be strong in this
Don't
fourth
borrow
quarter.
off it. Don't get a second mortgage or
Consumer
reverse mortgage.
cyclicals may
if
do
you're
well,
renting.
of course, like Walmart, because
Try to
they carry
maintain
everything,
that,
and
but
most
also
people
try
go
to
there.
get into different assets
Target,
like
stuff
mutual
like that,
funds,
Macy's,
different
they
ways to
may
try to
do
get
well.
into passive
But
income to
anything
help
other
get
than
some income
that,
outside
this
to
retail
help
session with Apple and all
offset
that
your rental
is going to
costs.
be down. Okay,
And
pending
this is
home
not the
sales
time
are
to buy
down
a house next year. It's
1.5%.
not the time
No,
to
I'm
buy
sorry,
a
excuse me.
house,
They were
okay?
down
After
in
the
August, but they
crash,
were
after
up
the
a little
financial
bit,
reset
1.5% in
in
September.
2020 and 2021.
And that's thanks to the lower
Maybe in
mortgage rates.
2022
Okay, so I
or
guess that's a positive
2023,
sign.
you can
But who
consider
wants to
buying
buy
a
a
house because the
home
market will be
when they
bottomed
know
out by
when the
that
housing
time
market
if
is
you have
scheduled
the
to crash
cash or find
probably the summer
or
of
loan
2020.
available,
Okay,
But
so
now
this
is
is not the time to be going out and
into
rushing out and
these
getting in a
distressed
30-year mortgage or
properties,
50-year
trying to
mortgage,
make a money
because the home
the
prices
market
are
hasn't bottomed
overinflated.
out
That
yet. We
bubble will
haven't
be
gone
one
through
of the
the
first to
financial
pop,
reset,
along with the
and
credit
the
card
next
bubble.
great
Those
recession,
two
depression
bubbles
that's
right
going to
there
be
are going to be
global
the
hadn't
first to
taken
pop
place yet.
after this recessionary
Once there's
snowball
blood
gets
in the
started.
streets, like
This
Warren Buffett said,
deflationary
then that's when you want to go out and
recession
start
and
looking
depression
at
get
these
started.
distressed and
So this
buying
is not the
properties.
time to
But
be.
that time is
That's why
coming,
they're
it's not
doing it.
yet.
They're encouraging you
And
to
you
go
will
out
know
and
when
borrow
it's
more
here.
money and lower the
So
rates
that's
down so
my
they can get you trapped.
take today.
And
I
all
just
of
want
these
to give you some
vicious
update on
debt
the housing
cycles.
market
Do
and
not
what's going
fall
on
for
there.
it,
Thank you for
because
joining me.
U.S.
I'll see you
jobless
next time.
claims
God bless. Have a
rise
great day.
this month
Bye-bye.
as well in October.